Okay, it's a very, very, very windy out here. Quite cool rain. We're out here to White Pocket, and I want to start with this sign right here. But you can see, this tells you all about it. You can see the various pictures and things here that we're going to see and experience in this deal. And here's a guy that looks like he may have been maybe responsible for helping make this place what it is. So you can read all about that. You can pause the video. Hopefully I'm holding this still enough that you can do that. And that should be enough. You can see the fenced parking area here. So, see, it goes all the way around through there. This is the trail that's going to take us up there and see all kinds of beauty here in a few minutes. Right, here we are. We're starting the trail. And just to show you, right there's the vehicle, so we only come this short distance, but I'm here to tell you, this sand here is deep, has everything, hard to walk through. Just be aware of that. It's very windy today. It must be a 35 mile an hour plus wind. Point out that big hole over there. And a nice canyon and stuff back over there. Kind of a big hole there, but then you see that almost looks like a little arch out here at the end. And then of course we got the white right up here close to us, and way out there you got the red things. There's white checkerboard type out there, 3 of them there, great big one there. That's a big gigantic rock there. More of the checkerboard stuff all the way through here. So this is just the beginning. So let's go get to the good stuff. All right, so here we are. See, we're just about off the sand right down here, and then we're going to be onto the rock. So it's not a very far jog. I mean, it might be, I don't know, 600, 700, 800 feet maybe from your vehicle. It's just that the sand is so fine. In fact, I did a demonstration a minute ago. I'll show you one here on camera. But this is part of what we're going out to. I mean, it's a small part. But of course, that right now is the big center of attention out there. Of course, the reds and stuff, but that white with those big swirls in them is really, really cool. So we're going to be all over that stuff here after a while. We're going to be walking all over these, getting all kinds of video and stuff. But I'll tell you what, just to show you what we're talking about on this sand, let me show you how fine this is. You see that just blowing? I'm not even moving my hand. Look how thin that is. As I pour it down, I mean, that is just super fine. Look at it in my hand there. Super fine, thin sand. I mean, this is the kind of sand that people crave for on beaches. We're not on a beach. There's no water with probably 50 miles of us around here. And so that's how fine it is. And here is our footsteps where we've come from. So you can see that. And you got that nice big rock edge back there. And then just sand and stuff here. And you can see the white checkerboards over there as well. And then more here. In fact, that's a much better view than what I have myself. So holding the camera up on its stick there, and we'll see what we got after a while. Okay, very, very windy out here. I don't know if this recorder is showing it or not, or telling it. But you can see we're standing amongst a bunch of this white rock checkerboard, I call it. And man, it's literally trying to blow me off this rock. So the red and the white over there, and that, and look down on the ground. All this red, and now look right through there, right through the center of these 2 rocks here. Right there in the distance, you see all kinds of red rock, greenery beyond it, hills, mountains, clouds, I mean, everything. And down here in the center, oh, sorry about that, man, it almost blew me off the rock. You see all this red here in the center of all of this. The shape of these rocks, crazy. We're still the only 2 people here. Probably will be all day because of this wind and the hardness to get here. So, see those rocks out there? That's pretty cool. And the parking lot is back in that area. You probably can't see, I don't know, but way down through there is the fence. I can't see the FG from here, but I do see that part of the fence. So let me stretch this out. I want to give you a much higher view. So we'll start here and let's go into 360. But man, sorry for the video already. I gotta apologize. Wow. This wind is so difficult. It is really about to blow me off the rock I'm standing on. But hopefully my task cam's doing good to go with what's going to be a fairly lousy video. But that is it in a nutshell from this vantage point. My goodness. Now my back is to the wind. Boy, talk about a fight. But anyway, let me see if I can hold this steady here so you can at least get this overview from higher up. I hope you're getting a good view. I think it's really cool. But we'll be down and around in all this stuff and be getting closer up views of it as well after a while. So let's end that. So we've come a little further on the left. Look at what we ran into. I mean, this thing, just this little area right here, this is what you call a smorgasbord. Man, if I wanted, I could probably literally spend an entire day in just this section, shooting pictures, taking video, and just sitting and watching and enjoying and relaxing. I'll step out just a hair. You see this first big rock right here, you see these waves in it? How it's a big U. And then of course the big outer rock itself is a big U. On up you got more of the U's way up there at the end. At the top on the left I can see one there. And beyond it is another one. And I mean the ground, I mean look at this is all rock. Now remember this ain't sand, or I mean there's little tiny bits piles of sand here, but what you're seeing, all this color, all rock. White, orange, red, browns. Up here some white over here just to show you. But that is just insanely gorgeous. And there's this stuff over here, and we came from back over yonder. Actually from back over there. But see, even this ground is really cool. But this, man, when you come into this, wow. Talk about blowing your mind. This one will do it. Let's get some pictures now. That's pretty cool. There's one down here, not so much color, but it's still a swirly deal. And then of course right beside it, the bigger one, with all those waves. And look at the wave in this one too, isn't that wild? So, and this right in front of me, and of course all of that there. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll give you one more look at that. And can you say wow? Because man, I sure did when I seen it. In fact, I had two words for it. I said, wow, ow.